You know what I've been watching recently? Just don't tell anyone at Marvel. Maybe this is the reason why I've actually been losing games. I've been watching the DC movies. Y'all like the Flashpoint, and then they go to, it's like a bunch of Batman movies and stuff like that. Like I've been watching those recently, and oh my gosh, there's so much fun stuff in those movies. So many interesting and just overall movies that are just a great time. Nothing amazing to play here. Festus. DC Animated Universe. Is that? No, it's not DC Animated Universe, because it's technically not in the same... Is it in the same universe that they have their, that the, like, the Justice League... I don't think it's the same universe as their Justice League cartoon. I don't believe so. Oh, we're playing as Arishem. What do I do here? Is it just Cersei in the right lane? No, it shouldn't be, because I want to be able to play Infinite. I'll Cersei mid. It doesn't stop. Hold up, that just puts more points in that lane? There's no shot they just actually put more points in that right lane. For me. No, they actually just did? Shang-Chi, is that what they're gonna play in this lane? Even if they Shang-Chi, I still win? Oh my gosh! Is Shang Brain terminal? They have a terminal case of Shang Brain! God, I love it when I beat Shang-Chi. That's amazing. That's amazing. I love beating Shang-Chi. Makes every single day I beat Shang-Chi is a day I feel happier. I'm so... Oh my gosh, tomorrow is, tomorrow's High Voltage, isn't it? Isn't tomorrow High Voltage? Let's Electro Blink. Yeah, tomorrow's High Voltage, and they don't have Shang-Chi.
Right on time.
It is tomorrow is literally just the big sandcastle contest. I am really interested in how tomorrow's gonna go. Like how that meta is just going to be. I'm gonna play Electro here. Either Cersei or Blink is gonna be a good card to get. You're not wrong, but also I hope that I hope people do more stuff. I hope people actually I hope people actually play High Voltage for fun and do things with it. That's gonna be interesting. Valkyrie. Honestly, a good shout. Don't love it, but you are correct. Right? Yeah, they did. They banned Shang-Chi from the game mode. Who do we get? I just Kyera. Actually, it's turn 5. Is it that? No, it's probably not that. I think it's just Kyera here. Sure. Anyway, we're just gonna be a bad person. Call it a day. I'm really excited to see if it's an like how well the game mode does. Legitimately, I'm really interested in what a game mode without Shang-Chi looks like. because that's the biggest thing, right? The fact that they are just removing Shang-Chi from a game mode, I think is a really big deal. So Cobra is an interesting card. You also obviously have, I guess Domino's a typical hero, by the way, in this deck. That's interesting. I think Stardust is going to be a card that's also played a lot. I think those are two very, very likely cards. Squirrels.
Always lucky.
Don't love the squirrels. Yeah, Stardust will. My guess is that Stardust will be in a lot of places. I can at least blink it. That's the biggest thing I don't love. The fact that... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna float for a turn. I'm floating for a turn because we want to blink here. Blink only hits a Doctor Doom, which is technically nothing for us. But it removes Electro, and I think that's more important. I think we just retreat, by the way. I don't think we can... Thankfully, our opponent doesn't know how to snap, so we're good. Our opponent doesn't know how to snap until the final turn. Don't snap, you know, when you stop my Electro. No, you snap on turn 6. That's how you... Don't do that, gamers. Please stop snapping on turn 6. It's not smart. I think Stardust... The biggest thing I don't love about Stardust potentially being a card I think is going to be in a lot of places in high voltage is the fact that it just feels like it should have been banned with everything else that they were trying to, like, it feels like they were trying to ban the Zola clone stuff. You can do it. You can do that, Wombat, but that's all, like, that's not also the only option.
What are the odds?
No, do it. You can do it. Why not? Just have fun. Agatha deck. Yeah, this is Agatha deck, by the way. I just realized. Go, Mole Man. War Machine's a little rude. Would have liked to be able to use that card. I think what we do now is I play Gwenpool. I play her in the left lane. Next turn, I play Wave. I get to drop 2 rocks and a Galactus for steps next turn. And if I play those rocks in the right lane, I do get a lot of points there. See what they do. A card that would really hurt probably would be a Black Bolt. Remember when I said a Black Bolt would probably really hurt? I was correct. But can I just go with like a rock? In that left lane, I'm going to get Cersei, Doctor Doom, or Infinite. So if I play Blink into Rock, I think I can actually win this game. Yeah, I feel like it's... I understand why they've made changes to Agatha in the past, but also... Agatha's not a card that I think should really be Agatha's not a card that should probably be in the meta, typically. It's a card that should be more fun, and it is... I wonder how long it's going to be until they do just change her. I don't think old Agatha was technically fine, but I understand why they've made changes to her. You know what I mean?
Always lucky.
No, you're not lucky, Domino. It's just you're guaranteed on turn 2. I don't know why you keep saying. Why does she keep saying that she's lucky when it's just built into the code that she is drawn on turn 2? Does she know this? Feels like something that she should know. I'm gonna play Electro. And then I can get any of my other cards, like a War Machine, a Wave, Cersei, a lot of cards that I like here. And I've decided I don't want to play for this middle lane. This is not a lane I would like to play for. Frostman, no, you do not. We do not need Old Chavez. That is not a card that we need back. Old Chavez. There's a lot of cards where the gimmick can be interesting, but the fact that the card still sucks, like the card just. When the best way to optimally play your game is to not play the game that you want people to play it, unfortunately, there's a problem with your game there. Is that Wave? That's Wave. I don't hate Wave here. What are they gonna do? They can only put down one card. I've got Galactus. Pretty good guy. Okay, maybe not a good guy, but like pretty cool guy. Did you not see how cool he looks in the new movie? If they float the entire turn, do they win? If they float the entire turn, they add 10 with Sunspot. They add 14 plus 6. They add 20 points to that lane with everything else. No, but they have to play 2 cards. Are they not playing for mid? Is that their answer? They're not playing for the middle. And they're snapping, which moves Hydra Bob out. Do I actually have to retreat here? Legitimately? Counting all my points, I don't think I can win. I think they have too many ways they win here. Well, no, wait, hold up. They don't get triggers twice, though. They don't get double triggers. They just get 1 trigger. The full skip gives them 6. No, they get 5, 3, they get 8, 12. But even though they get 12, I have another 5 hidden underneath that. I actually think I can still win here. I don't think they win this game. The Marvel Boy might throw off my math here. Yeah, we win. Cool. Yeah, they also spent 6 energy on that turn, so the fact that Sunspot couldn't get anything. If they had cheaper cards, they win, right? If they played cheaper cards here, they win instead. But I don't know if they had any cheaper cards at this point. I don't know if they really had any cheaper cards. It works out. Galactus fine now. She's definitely, like, she's been in a lot of places. I continually think that she's been fun, that she keeps getting knocked down pegs, deservedly so, and is closer and closer to just being better. I think she's in a fine place, legitimately. What's her win rate? Like, actually, what is her current win rate?
Always lucky.
End of turn deck. Okay. Yeah, like, hold up. She's, like, at least according to, like, public stats, she's definitely not doing amazingly. Oh, they just have Hulk already. That's not great. Cersei gets to hang out now. We go Wave into Mole Man. She's fine now. You just have trauma. You know what? That's fair and based. Captain America and Namor working together. Is that canonical? Can someone do a flavor check for me there? Flavor check. How good is that? And then I can go, I mean, I'm going to get the Galactus, right? And then we have both of, then we're going to get probably, we have 2 rocks that are at minimum going to be 5 power here. Yep. I mean, so all I need to do Can I just do this? Can I put more points in that lane because I really want to make sure that my Galactus gets extra points for the end of his end of turn trigger? Because they don't get double end of turn triggers. Let's see. I think this is good. They do get 1 point on Sunspot in addition. We're definitely winning the right lane here. And we still lose the left. We lose tiebreaker by enough. I like this deck, and I know I'm losing this game, but like I still feel like I'm doing cool things, or it feels like I have interesting stuff I can do here that I haven't seen anyone really do. Like legitimately, I haven't seen many people do this type of stuff. So this does feel cool. You're liking your destroy deck, only 1 game away from 90? Hey, I'm glad. That's a fun one. God, I need to record a video. What do I record for a video? I don't want to record Fallen one. I might just do a Dormammu video. This might be a video. Who knows? Maybe you're watching it later and you're like, oh wow, this was what he was recording. And I'm like, yeah. This is, what's this deck? Is this Storm Legion? This might be Storm Legion. Electro is fine. It's very mid. I'm going to play War Machine here. They're playing something there. You know, I didn't expect that. Definitively was not expecting them to do the same thing as me. We're doing this here? They've got priority for that bit. How many points is this? They currently have, they're up by 6 right now. Can I just play Infinite in the right lane and call it a day? I think I can. It's maybe supposed to do it mid. I don't know. It's one of these two. And I win. They get the end of turn bonus. I still have more power on the board. Then I win tiebreaker with this bit. I have no idea what I was supposed to do there, but I'm glad that we won that. It's funny we both played War Machine in the same lane. That's amusing to me. Hotel Inferno, not gonna trigger it. We're gonna have Domino as our Herald. Not a bad Herald here, probably. That's another pretty good Herald, unfortunately. We lose Cersei. I don't love that. We have Limbo.
Always lucky.
I can't play for this lane, I don't think. What do I have? Do I have Blink? Definitely currently do not have Blink. Let's go, Mole Man. I mean, that's fine by me. Don't love losing rocks. What do I do here? I think the answer is Kyera into rock. I blink now instead. Just to put the other card earlier down, and then I get another 1-drop for the final turn. That's the correct answer. Basic thing? Also, what is Fenris Wolf gonna do? With our Kyera, what is Fenris Wolf doing? Okay. Have we destroyed anything? I don't think we have destroyed anything. I don't think we will destroy anything. I think we just win no matter what. I'd agree with that. I think that was the correct sentiment by them. When starting with this deck, I didn't expect to win. We were kind of in a losing streak, so I said screw it. And we didn't actually go, it wasn't an amazing deck, but I had a lot of fun with this, and so I'm going to take that as a good thing. We were able to play just a lot of very interesting cards, and I liked it. The fact that we were able to put down a deck with Galactus First Steps that feels interesting is always fun, rather than just doing normal, just drop a big card and that's it for it. We get to do some fun stuff with the Blink and the Cersei, and using Blink, which is a card I didn't expect to use, really, even with the point buff, as well as Mole Man. Mole Man's a card which technically you can't even get right now, by the way, if you didn't have him in the other thing. Or based off of, what was it, Champions Arena? I think he'll probably be available in a couple, maybe in a week or so is when he'll get added to snap packs. I don't remember the exact date. But yeah, there's a lot of really fun stuff here, and I really enjoyed this list. Yeah, it's expensive if you're wanting to get into this and you're missing some of the cards. We do have, let's just count, Kyera, Mole Man, who's not even in a series. That's how expensive he is. War Machine, Cersei, Blink, Eliath, and Galactus First Steps. I don't have a good replacement for a lot of these cards. I actually would argue that if you don't have Mole Man, it's just, you want another way to ramp. It probably just goes to like a Jubilee or something. But you really, like, Mole Man, I actually really liked what he did for this. The fact that you could go into a wave on turn 5 to play Mole Man's 2 rocks as well as whatever 6-drop you wanted to on the final turn was really cool, and something I didn't expect to enjoy so much. War Machine, if you don't really have War Machine, I don't really know what you can do with the Electro combo, and I'd argue you maybe can't do as much. Maybe you want to go for, instead, you want to try to do some fun stuff with the Luna Snow, but then you have some other issues potentially as well. But if you're missing Cersei / Blink, you just want to, again, try to figure out a different way you can substitute stuff here. I think the Blink, if you don't have her Just use an angsty yeah, if no mole man, you can just use an angsty teenager that shoots fireworks. I think that's probably about accurate. If you don't have Cersei or Blink, you could try to go with potentially just using honestly, Sarah is an interesting shout here, or putting down another just card that will probably let you just put down one thing at the end. You could go with some tech cards as well, maybe doing a Mobius or something like that. Or Sandman's actually an interesting idea. Vision, potentially. You want other things you could basically just be putting a lot of points into the board with. Or maybe you want to try a Merlin in here, because I think Merlin, you can shuffle cards back into the deck and then get some bonuses off them. So maybe you can get some extra stuff with the Electro. So maybe that's an interesting play you can go for. Elias, just a big card that can also be a tech card that you can suckle. Nope, didn't say those words. That you can swap out. And I don't know which one you would really want to swap with Elias. I think probably if you don't have him, you could just go with, I'd say you just put down like a Red Hulk or a Magneto could be a disruptive card. And I think similarly with Galactus First Steps. Otherwise, this deck was a lot of fun and a lot more stuff I didn't expect to enjoy as much. But hope y'all enjoyed this video as well. Appreciate y'all hanging out, and I'll see y'all in the next one.